Arcade with another episode of What's in the Arcade. We have a special treat for you this week. It's not so much an arcade game as something really cool that we just brought in. And yes, we have our Christmas tree up, but we have our very own animated talking fortune teller made by us here at the Quarter Lounge over the last 2 or 3 months, testing and building, and he is here now. This is Zartan the Magnificent, and he moves and he talks and he actually spits out a fortune card. Okay, let's take a look at some of the behind the scenes of Zartan the Magnificent before we actually show the performance. So we used a couple of our Arduinos to control his movement, and relays for the lighting and coin input so that we could read that, and the second Arduino to read the audio files that are on the SD card so that we can add more audio files. And we really worked with his movement to see what that would look like, and just kept testing and building and adding a crystal ball and working with the lighting. And the influence behind this was kind of the Zoltar fortune teller in the movie Big with Tom Hanks. We thought that was pretty neat, and we wanted to build our own. Now, that Zoltar in the movie is a custom design by the studio and not by the company that actually makes the Zoltar today. So then we created his cabinet and box and mood that he would go into and continue to work with the movement, and put it all together with, you know, a table and the crystal ball and his tarot cards and kind of the things that were in his cabinet with him. And so let's take a look at the performance here. Let's put a couple quarters in and check him out.
Come and listen to what Zartan the Magnificent has to say, for I know a great many things. They say it is a miracle to walk on water, but I think to walk peacefully on earth is the real miracle. Someone who is not afraid is also not aggressive, and one who lives without fear is actually a peaceful person. You will do well to remember that true courage is the ability to act in the presence of fear. I have bestowed some of my wisdom to you today, my friend. Bring me more of your coins to hear more of my wisdom. I have a very good feeling about your lucky number. Today, it is 3.
So he always picks a lucky number for us, and then he resets and he's ready for the next customer. And what you get is this card here. Zartan the Magnificent, your fortune has been read, and you turn it over. Now, I'm not going to show you the fortune because this is my fortune. You guys will have to come in and actually get your own fortune read by Zartan the Magnificent. Hey, thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll see you next week.